Hi, welcome back to An Introvert's Arts and Crafts. Today we are dealing with this unboxing. I did already open it because I had to just dive in and get these out because I had this idea that's been kind of churning in my mind since I ordered this yarn, and I just couldn't wait to have time to record this before opening, so I just dove in, got those yarns, started this, and didn't look at anything else. So I haven't, I mean, I know what's in there because I ordered it, but I haven't actually looked at anything other than these. Which, by the way, this is amazing. This is exactly what I wanted, and especially in this daylight, this is just wow. So I am going to put this away to clear my desk a little bit, and then this box is, as you can see, massive. I am gonna try to see if I can fit it here, and if not, I will find a solution. This is not gonna work. That didn't work, but I folded it open so I have more or less easy-ish access, and start from the top. First off, we have some Point Store sock yarn. These look to be discontinued now because they changed the name of this color line from Happy Toes to just Silly Socks, I think. But this is, yeah, I had some points. There was nothing else I wanted to use it on, so I got 3 of those. I've been on a sock knitting obsession period lately, and it takes forever with this thickness of yarn, but it's also just so fun with relatively small projects, and I do wear my knit socks, so more sock yarn is always nice. Next, I dug up all of these. This is the Hurricane acrylic cakes. They are super pretty. This is the first time I've actually bought any of them. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I have one of each of those 2 colors, and then 2 of this one. I picked summery type colors, even though it's a thicker acrylic, because I'm kind of thinking maybe like a top-down top, crop top, t-shirt situation, or an infinity scarf or something like that. I have to see. Maybe I will start with like this one and do a scarf, infinity scarf, hood thing, and then see how much yarn it actually takes, and then maybe a top from the 2. We'll see. Next, I dug up, oh, I see there's a little sneak peek there. Next, I dug up this, how do you say it, fruta? When I ordered these, they hadn't fully restocked them yet. They seem to be restocked now, but I bought 3 of each of 2 colors. That's the second color. They are, 100% cotton, 100 grams, 210 meters, medium weight. I've been drooling at these ever since they came out. And this too, it's like cute summer colors, which is apparently like the whole vibe of this purchase, because it's May still. It's getting warmer outside, it's sunnier long days. Vibrant colors are tempting, but yeah. I also have no idea what I'm gonna make with these, which is a common theme apparently. But I'm sure, well, I know I will find something to do. Top, headband, something that displays the color changes. Next is another one I've been wanting to get since they came out, I think, which is this one. This is surprisingly soft. I didn't expect it to be this soft. It looks like a blow yarn type of situation where the yarn is a tube and then, well, a synthetic tube, and then the fibers themselves are kind of squished into the tube. I don't know. This is 61% cotton, 39% acrylic, 200 grams, also a medium weight, and I got one in each of these colors. Nice, soft, vibrant colors. For these, especially with, now that I touch them and feel the texture, I'm thinking sizing up a hook size and doing a light airy shawl or infinity scarf or like a snood type thing would be cute for cold summer nights. But the colors are really nice. I wanted to get some of every color, but space and money are issues. It's a start. I found the candies. They were in the bottom of the box, and I got 5 pieces. Into the drawer they go. Next, I got some, I think these were the only colors they had left in stock of the rainbow cotton 8/8 print. There were only those 5 colors left when I bought this, and I got 3 of each. And my plan for these was either bucket hats or some other light type hat, or a market bag net thing. That should be fine with just 3, because the bags I've made have used about that amount. And then, oh, these look nice in daylight. The Friends Cotton 8/4 print. I only got 4 colors, but I got 5 of each. I really enjoy this green. I like all of them. I like all of the colorways that they have in the store, but I had to choose some, so these were it. I especially enjoy this one, this fiery orange, red, yellow. And the color changes seem to be quite frequent, short. So I'm thinking if I don't feel like using this size needles, I could just double strand it and it will look just fine. Not as chaotic as some other things double stranded. So I might do that. I got enough to make maybe 2 hats or a t-shirt of each color, I mean. Now, last but not least, a pile of sock yarn. These bags are the leftovers from their Black Friday sock yarn packs. They were quite discounted now, and they only had a few left. When I looked earlier yesterday, I think, they only had the black and white version and the brown and beige version. But I got 2 of the black and white, which is one of the ones I opened for that sock. And then, let's see, 2 of this cream and, what is that, gray? Some variation of gray. And 1 of this brown and beige. This is a lot of yarn. It is super thin yarn, but considering these are neutral colors that can go with pretty much everything, this will be nice to have just laying around for contrasting heels, toes, cuffs, or color work, or just boring old socks, or to double strand. And then for the exciting thing, I was missing 2. Where do I start? Pink, number 2. I got 2 pink ones. One I already started using. And then I got 1 of this orange and pink. And 1 orange. These are super neon colors, and they're supposed to glow in UV lighting. And they are just the perfect colors. This is what I've been looking for. And yeah, I know they've had these, I've seen them, but then I was thinking, oh, it's so thin sock yarn. But then I started working with sock yarn again and realized that, oh, it's not that bad. And then yellow, if the light, there you go. 1 yellow and 2 of this yellow-green mix. And 1 green. The green is a different shade than the lighting wants it to be, but yeah. So, aside from that one sock project I started working on, I didn't have much plans for these when I bought them. I just knew I want this, I will use this, and since then my brain has been, working, thinking, and what I'm thinking is I have no knits or crocheted pants. So I kind of want to double strand this sock yarn and make lounge pants, tights, leggings, something in that class. and double strand this with all of these, so that, for example, at first, like the hip area, I start with the black and yellow double stranded. Wow, thank you. And then about a third of the way in or something, I switch to the yellow and green mix with the black, and then a third of the way again, I switch to the green with the black, and that way it should, in theory, look like it's kind of fading from the yellow to the green. I think that could be cool. The other thought was just doing stripes with more of the colors, but I don't think that will be as... I don't think I would wear that as much. I don't know. But I also want to do more socks. Of course. These are amazing colors. I already know I will buy more of them. I already want to buy more of them. So, yeah, that will happen, I think. Overall, this was a super varied box of yarn. Some wool, acrylic, cotton, but it's summer officially. It is time for colors and lights and fun projects. And one thing I noticed when I started working with the pink for the sock, I was just super happy. Even though it's, small needles, thin yarn, a lot of stitches, it takes a lot of time. I was so hyped about how it would end up looking that it brought me joy. And seeing, when I started the black and white spiral, I will, give me a second, I will pull it back up. Okay, so this, as you can maybe see, this is just knit in a spiral. It's not a true color change for every round. It's just, it overlaps, kind of. Instead of knitting all the way around, I move the last few stitches over without knitting them, and then just continue with the other color, so that you're knitting both colors at the same time over each other. There are good videos out there for how to do spiral knitting color changes, but when I got to about this far, I already knew that this will be way better than what I envisioned, and this was a good idea. I will definitely use these. These are for myself. I'm a selfish sock knitter. I do mainly socks for myself because I want to wear them. I hate boring socks. And this will have the pink for the heel and toe as well. So, yeah. I've been knitting these with the biggest smile. Even though, oh, and this is my first time knitting on these small circular needles as well. And that was kind of finicky at first because I kept, fisting the needles, and that does not work. So I went to bed with super cramped hands and everything hurt. But the more I work with them, the more natural it becomes. I've always just worked with the, 5 double pointed needles. And I usually work with, these are bamboo. I like working with wood because the stitches stick more instead of, metal needles tend to be heavier and then they slip out and you just have chaos. But these are, as you can see when I twist them, some of them are quite bent by now, and it's the only pair sets I have, so I'm hoping I will love the circular because it's pretty handy compared to the double pointed. Just this tiny little thing. But yeah, I love this. I absolutely love this already. And already I'm thinking I might do the same kind of concept with the green and black, but have the cuff, heel, and toe green, and then have the spiral be black and green, so that it just goes from all green to alternating black and green, and then green again. I don't know. I would have to try it out and see. I kind of want to do exactly this thing with orange as well, and also the pink and orange. It's a problem. It's it's not a bad problem, but it's still a problem because I have so much I want to do that takes so much time, and there are only 24 hours a day, and a good portion of those have to go to sleep and, necessary stuff like that, food. But yeah, I'm super happy. Uh, this was a quite short, chaotic unboxing, but I don't have a lot to say about all of that yarn yet, as I don't have specific project in mind for most of them. That's kind of, I know a lot of people only buy specific yarn for specific projects, but I'm one of those that buys yarn because I love how it looks or what it's made of, or preferably both. And then later, the more I think about the yarn, the more ideas pop up, or overnight an idea might pop up, or when I'm doing something else, or yeah, buy first, think later. I should really stop doing that though. It's better to buy specific amounts and specific types for an idea you already have. But at the same time, if you have a good, I have the, since I rent the storage unit, I can have a little bit of stock of yarn so that when inspiration suddenly hits me, I don't have to wait for the yarn to ship, actually buy the yarn, or go into a store and see if they maybe have something interesting. Stores here are kind of boring like that. They don't do this type of colors. So it's more freeing for me creatively to have a little bit of everything on hand just for when some inspiration strikes me. If you made it this far past all my rambling and all of that, thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope you get inspired by all the colors. What projects are you working on? Are you super colorful in summer as well? Gravitating towards bright colors, neons, lights? Or are you one of those people with a pastel fixation? Anyway, if you liked this video, if you want to see more from me, like, subscribe. It really helps, and I super appreciate it. And see you in the next one, whenever that is.